Hello there guys, it is free play weekend for this Wreckfest. When this first came out I was really excited about it, and then I kind of watched a couple of videos of people playing it because I couldn't wait, and I thought that looks shit, and I didn't buy it, but it's just been released on the free play weekend thing, so I've just loaded up. I haven't looked at it yet, so I'm going to jump in and see what I think. Oh, I don't have to start on a bloody lawnmower, do I? You're kidding me. Right, come on then. Right, so eat dirt, mud mayhem, dirt devils. Oh, so I can choose. Okay, that's good news. So I don't have to be on a lawnmower. Demolition derby, mud mayhem, Fairfield mud pit. Let's have a crack at that. So I'm hoping that this is nice to play, because I'm just going to click on start. I'm not going to bother going through all the options and things, because I was really excited about it, and I liked the idea of kind of like realistic damage on a car, as opposed to the cosmetic damage that you get on like Forza or something that is obviously always pre-rendered, and it doesn't really matter what you do to your car, you always seem to get the same damage. So I'm interested to see what this does, how it plays. I did think when I watched a couple of other people playing it that the physics just looked a little bit too bouncy. It looked a bit like your car was just floating around like it was made of a giant marshmallow. And I don't like that. I like it to look and feel realistic. I like the cars to feel like they're solid and quite heavy. But we'll have a look, see what we think. If it is good, it is on sale at the moment. I think it's about 20% off with Xbox Gold. So if I like it, I might buy it, and then I might do a playthrough. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I tell you, I'm very reluctant to buy anything because they keep adding things to the Xbox Game Pass. Right, which one am I? I'm on Xbox One X, by the way. Yeah, I'm good, let's go. There I am, beautiful. In me stars and stripes. I'm tempted to hold back a little bit, but I'm going for him. I tell you what, this game is asking for a bit more volume on my TV. Whoa, that's a bit too much. There we go. Right then. Oh dear. Hey, I tell you, it's fun already and I haven't done anything yet. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. I need to be using the front of my car to hit the side of their car, not the other way round. There we go. Oh, lovely. Engine damage to me or to him? Unfortunately, I think that was engine damage to me. And I'll tell you what, it actually feels pretty good. It does. It does feel like the car has weight. On the videos I watched, they looked absolutely ridiculous. They were just flying up in the air. Where is everybody? There's someone. Jesus Christ, the cars are in a mess, aren't they? I'm not so sure if continually using the front of my car is such a good idea. I'm starting to do a little bit of damage to myself. Oh, I'm having a bit of you. Right, wreck at least one opponent, target achieved. So he's going to explode. I should move away from him before he does. There we go. I might start using the back of my car. I think I've done a bit of damage to my engine. Oh, another guy's going to explode there. It's obviously going to be a last man standing situation. There's a few cars in here that aren't particularly damaged too much yet, so I don't fancy my chances. I am looking pretty poor. My engine is starting to smoke. My controller is vibrating a lot. Let's go for this big bastard. Oh, I missed him. Well, they're out the game, so I'm not going to bother hitting those. That's just doing damage to me. This little blue fella here. Lucky 99. Not so lucky now, mate. Ah, my suspension is damaged. Hey, I might buy this. I quite like it. Oh, that person over there, look. Oh, bollocks. Was that the lucky little fella getting me back? Well, that beetle's gone. I have only just noticed that above the car, there's a health bar. So you can see who's got quite a lot of damage and then finish them off. So let's have a crack at... Oh, I've missed him. I don't want to hit the wall. I don't want to finish myself off. Well, there's not many of us left. He's nearly dead. Well, he's doing pretty good. Alright, keep an eye on the health bar. I wished it had my health bar as well, so I could see how I was faring compared to the others. Oh, I'm going to be gone, I'm going to be gone. I've got critical damage, my wheel's wobbling around. Let's try and get Angry Hornet. I missed him. It's quite hard to control your car. Oh, here we go, Uncle Big Bob. I'm wrecked, but I'm pretty sure I took Big Bob out at the same time. Yes, I did. I really need to get out of the vehicle before it explodes. But we came in 9th, so roughly middle of the pack. That's not too bad. Slightly low. Oh, no. I was going to say slightly lower than middle, but no, it's not, is it? Because there are more people. I think. Yes, there is. There were in total 24, so we did all right. We did better than most. But we certainly could have done better. So let's continue, see what comes up next. So we've got some dollar. I assume we can spend that on probably painting our car to make it look vicious. And maybe putting some big bull bar horns on the front. Right, level 1.5. I feel like there's a sense of achievement pulsing through my veins. Right, let's see what's next then. I'll tell you what, it's not bad. It really is not bad. I didn't think it would be as much fun as it is, and I've only had one quick go. So that's it. I've got 60 of a possible 200 points out of the Demolition Derby. I'm going to have a crack in those lawnmowers, see what they're like. Right, so bonus targets. Deal the most damage, wreck at least 3 other lawnmowers. That could be a bit difficult. Standings, we're all at D-Class 75. Vehicle damage, normal, intense, realistic. I'm going to leave it on normal for now. I think realistic would possibly be a good option though. But to be fair, if I crashed my car like any of those collisions I've just had, it would have stopped immediately, wouldn't it? Realistic damage perhaps isn't the way to go. Right then. Fairfield Grassfield, Demolition Derby. Deathmatch Derby. Let's see what we can do. Let's see if we can cut some nice little crop circles in the grass as we smash up the other vehicles. I can't wait till the next Xbox. I really can't. These loading times are horrific, especially on Forza. Forza Horizon has some of the real worst loading screens ever. And normally there's 2 of them, and if you don't press the button, you've got to sit and wait again. But yeah, I can't wait until we're all solid state and everything loads instantly. I don't care about better graphics. Well, I do, to be honest. I care about them a lot. But I am most excited about increased loading times. Right, bonus targets deal the most damage. Oh my god, it's bloody tiny. In case you're wondering, while I'm making a video on a Saturday, my wife has gone to get her haircut. So, her auntie is actually an hairdresser, so she has a haircut at her auntie's house. And it's not really haircutting, it's just them 2 gossiping. That's all it is. Oh, I've fallen off! Get back on. I was going to run that fella over in my lawnmower, chop up his arms and legs. Oh, I've just noticed we don't have blades on the lawnmower. It's just like a baby tractor, really. Oh, there's a lot of falling off going on here. I think I'm not doing too good on this one. I seem to have quite a bit of damage. And everyone else has got what looks like pretty full health bars. Let's go for this. Oh, it's disappeared. We'll have him then. That's not bad. That's not bad. Oh, shit. Get back on. Oh, bloody hell. Not enough time has passed since the last reset. Well, these lawnmowers are not so good, are they? Let's get this little bleeder. Oh, lovely. Lot of damage there. Oh, bollocks. I think pinning them up against the hay bales was certainly a good idea on this. Oh, that's got nobody on it. Oh, I should have still gone for it, though. Right, Buzzsaw, I'm coming for you. Oh, lovely. Oh, bollocks, I'm on fire. Well, I thought that was an amazing collision there. But unfortunately, I came out worse. I am on fire. I think my fire... Yes, it's still on fire. Maybe I should get off. See if I can do a little bit more damage before we finish. Apparently I'm position 1 of 24. I don't quite believe that. Ah, oh, bollocks. Let's get back on this little machine that's about to explode. There we go. I'm right down the bottom, I think. I am 24. Oh dear. Well, I wrecked nobody. And people wrecked me. Everyone else is a 0 for 0 look, so not much going on there. I think I'm going to quit this one. That wasn't quite so much fun as the first option, driving around in a beefy car as opposed to a poxy little tractor that's designed for cutting grass. The power horse. No, it fucking wasn't. It was like a go-kart. Right, let's get a bigger vehicle. Let's get out of this. Let's choose a different discipline. Natural Born Wreckers. I think I fancy a bit of that. Or the Banger Blitz. Let's have a crack at the banger blitz. I wonder if I can buy any upgrades yet. Can I go in here? Is it not letting me? Oh, it appears I'm not allowed to do that one. Let's try Dirt Devils then. Right, yeah, I want to quit the other thing. It was rubbish. Oh, we've actually got a track. That's nice. So we can focus on driving around the track. We're going around the outside circle as opposed to the figure of 8. That's not so much fun, is it? The figure of 8 is much more fun. I wonder if we have to complete the race. I have no idea. So we might actually have to finish the race as well as destroy other cars. I imagine that's what we're supposed to be doing. So I think it's going to be an accomplishment just finishing the race without having your car completely destroyed. If I can finish the race in a high position, that's going to be better. And if I can destroy some other people, that's going to be even better. But let's see what comes up on the hood, whether it says like lap 1 of 4 or anything like that when we start. Right, so lap 1 of 3. So we're currently in 12 or 16. We're on lap 1 of 3. I think I might just go for the win and let the other guys fight it out in the demolition. You know that's not going to happen, don't you? You know that as soon as I get the opportunity, I'm going to be whacking into somebody. Hey, get off. Bit of handbrake. How did I break my windscreen, my back window? How did that break? And why have I even got one? Other people have come sensible and not had back windows in a race where people are going to be crashing into you. I certainly don't want glass flying around. I would have been very happy to not... Final lap? Are you having a laugh? Oh, well, I'm not doing very good, am I? I'm getting pushed out of the track. Oh, I can get the inside lane here. Lovely. Ah! Right, we've got a winner already, so it's just a fight to the finish. We come in 5th position. That's not bad. That's not bad out of 16, so not too bad. We didn't do much damage, but it doesn't seem to have taken damage into account. I thought there would have been kind of like who's done the most damage and you get points for that, and then who does the best time, and it would have calculated based on both of those who was the actual real winner as opposed to the person that just crossed the line first of all, but it doesn't seem to be the case. Seems to be that we've got to... oh, we're in an event. So we've done one stage. We've moved on to the next. Right. Let's have a quick look at these options. Well, that looks like a tuning system that I could understand. I reckon I could tune a car in here. It's not all the messing around that you've got in Forza, which completely baffles me. That looks achievable. Not going to do anything with it now. And then... Right, that's all good. I've just noticed AI difficulty set to pussy level. So I'm on amateur. Right, let's get in there. Round 2. 3 laps, 8 of 16. I'm going for the inside lane. I haven't got to crash into anyone. That's not the objective. It's just win. Oh, I thought I was going to hit that post. Ah, go on. I'm going to pit these on this corner. Get out of it, mate. Yeah, just managed to squeeze past before he spun me out. As long as I can hold on to this, I'm quite happy. I would very much like to take first place, so if I can sneak in front of the damned, that would be very good. I used to have a car like that, one in front. We used to call it the barge, and me and all my mates used to cram in it with our skateboards and go to a skate park in Derby in my barge. And by the time we got there, it completely stunk of smoke. But yeah, we used to have people sitting in the boot as well, so there'd be maybe about 9 or 10 of us at a time crammed in that car. So there we go, 2nd place, lovely jubbly. I believe I will be moving through. I was in the rocket, so obviously I was going to come pretty good. I'm going to be moving through to, I assume, the final round next. I've got to say something, right? And I do apologise if I offend you if you like it, but the music is shit. It really is. See if I can turn it off. Oops, bollocks, didn't mean to do that. Settings, audio, music volume, none at all please, because it's fucking terrible. Right, thanks. If this is your style of music, we don't share the same taste. Right, exit and save. And I was a DJ for a long time, so I'm allowed to have that opinion. That music was shit. Right, come on then. Come on, Uncle Big Bob. Oh, look at that! I've snuck into the lead. Oh, I've lost it though. Bollocks. I wonder how strict it is on the actual track, whether I could have gone around the other side of that barrier and over the grass. Oh, the dandy's back in front again. We don't want him to win another one, so we're going to give him a little bit of a knock. Oh, lovely. Lovely jubbly. Well, we did get some experience points for that. So obviously it is a good idea. Oh, shit. That's not good. It is a good idea to... don't be the last lap. 2 of 6? Bloody hell. So we've got 3 more laps left then. That was just coming into 3 of 6. So yeah, crashing into people does give you experience points. And I imagine that all adds up to your money for upgrading your car and all that kind of stuff. I'll tell you what, I do like this. I do like it. I can't remember who it was that said I should buy this on the comments. Was it Captain Tom? I can't remember. Who said it? I think it might have been. Or it might have been Movies and Games. I can't remember. But anyway, I did say at the time, I've had a look at it. I was very excited about it. But I watched a few people playing it on YouTube and it looks bloody awful. So I'm not going to buy it. But now that I've actually had a little bit of a crack on it, it feels a lot nicer to drive. Oh, shit. I've got 1 lap left to get in front of the Wild Crusher. It feels a lot nicer to drive than it actually looked on their videos. On their videos, it looked terrible. Like the cars were, like, no weight to them whatsoever. Oh, I was really hoping I could push that dude out then, but I didn't make it. I'm going to come in 2nd place. But yeah, it does feel good. The car feels like it's weighty. When you hit someone, it feels like there's something behind it. So yeah, I'm quite happy with it. There we go. So we have, we've unlocked some rear wheels, the Wave Rocket. That's our reward. We've got some experience. We've got some performance increase from a sports air filter, sports cooling, and we've got some more armor. We've got a driver cage. I'll tell you what, I don't think I would have gone into any of those races without a driver cage in my car. And I would very much like that glass removed. So yeah, it's good. My first impression, it's good. I like it. Not sure if I'm going to buy it or not because I keep buying games. I don't get around to playing them because I've got lots of other games on the go. And then they're on the Xbox Game Pass before I get a chance to actually buy them. So that might happen. They've just put that Plague, the Wrapped thing on there that I want to play. So I might do a video playthrough on that. I very nearly bought that about a week ago. So I'm really glad that I noticed that it was going onto the Game Pass. So I'm so reluctant to buy any games again. And I have wasted a lot of money buying games that do get added or end up on Xbox Gold. So we'll see. We'll see about this one. I'll put off buying it until, I tell you, it's quite cheap. I might as well just buy it. It's on 20% off anyway. Right, what we got next? So we've done the Dirt Devils. We've got 180 out of 200 points. That's not bad. Let's go for the Mean Machine. Right, a little bit more confusing track here this time. We've got 3 laps. Let's see what we can do. Start your engines. I need to be getting into the upgrades and stuff, don't I? And I don't know whether it's applying them automatically, whether me or unload, I just got that air filter and the roll cage. I don't know whether that's automatically put on my car or whether they become options and I can add those to my car if I want to. I mean, it's a bit stupid really because you're obviously going to add the stuff that makes your car the strongest and fastest. Although to be honest, you're not going to get both of those things at the same time, are you? So you kind of... Yeah, it's a bit stupid me saying that. You're going to want to customise your car to your style. Do you want to go fast and avoid people? This looks pretty. Sun looks nice. I love a bit of glare. Is it just me and you? Is that it? Come on in, Cannonball. Let's have ya. Oh, dear. I'll tell you what. I think I'm going to restart. That was absolutely shocking. That was a fast restart. I'm happy about that. Don't know if this game's got rewind or not. I'll press a couple of buttons and see what happens. So once we've gone round a bit, I'll press some of the shoulder buttons and see what happens. So I'm going to be going for the R1 button. No, that looks behind. Okay. Let's go for the L1 button. Don't think that did anything. Let's go for the Y button. That's car reset. Let's go for the B button. That didn't do anything. A is handbrake, obviously. X button does nothing. Let's try up. Oh, well, up has given me a ridiculous view that is impossible to use. Right, up causes you to drive straight off the track because you start watching your own car from a spectator's point of view, which is a little bit confusing. Let's go and reset again. Right, I could look at the menu, couldn't I? But it's much more fun just to blunder my way through them. So that was up. I assume that down, left and right are other bizarre camera modes. Let's have a look. Right, let's try down. Down, that didn't do anything. Oh, it did. It showed me the standings, didn't it? Look, showed me the leaderboard. Let's try right on the D-pad. That makes you roll your car. Okay, let's get back on again. Try left and right, see what they do. So right does nothing, left does nothing. Let's try, finished in first position. What are you on about? Oh, that's my objective, isn't it? And the actual buttons on top of the sticks, they do nothing either. That changes your view. So if this changes your view, what the fuck was that all about? Can I still control the car? Yeah, I'm still controlling it. So if you want a really, really difficult game to play, get in here, press up on the D-pad, and this is what you've got. Right? This is what you have to drive. Jesus Christ. That should be an achievement for doing one lap in that mode. Right then, let's do, that must be photo mode, I imagine. Photo but still driving mode. That's bloody difficult. Right, let's actually try and win now. Here we go, here we go. No more pissing about. I don't know if it's got a rewind. If it has, I didn't, so I didn't find it. We're going to be using the handbrake, and we're going to be fighting dirty. If we get the chance to push the cannonball over the edge, we're certainly going to be doing a bit of that. Oh, Jesus, that was a sharp corner. Take advantage of this little bank. How many laps we got? 3. Jesus. Okay, my car's not as manoeuvrable as you might think. It's like a fucking barge. And we are lagging behind, somewhat rotten here. And I can't really see the track very well. My car's getting in the way. So, I wonder if I can get like a slightly higher up view. Oh, that felt nice, sliding around that corner. What was my view change button? I've completely forgot. Was it this one? No. It's not that one either. What fucking button was the view change? Oh, that's a problem. Right, have I got rewind? Let's have a look at the sodding controls. Settings. Gameplay controls. What's that all about? Virus definitions. Right then, so we've got the change view was the little square button select on an old Xbox. Fuck knows what it's called on this one. Brake, clutch, steering. We've got a clutch. Cinematic camera. That was that almost impossible to play one. So gears, free look, handbrake, reset, look back, gas, pause. There's not a rewind, but there is a reset. How long has it been since you played a racing game that didn't allow you to rewind? Whoa. This feels like a challenge now. Oh, I need to reset. Speed too high to reset. You're having a laugh? Right, we're way behind now. Right, if you do suffer from epilepsy, don't reset your car too often, because it's a little bit erratic when it's flashing, when it comes back on the screen. Anyway, we're going to change our view, weren't we? See if we can get a better view of the track. Oh, it does feel nice with the handbrake sliding around those corners. See if we can get a nice big slide around this one without hitting those. Oh, we clip them. It's the next view option. That's not bad. A little bit distant, but it's not bad. I'm certainly not going to come first on this, am I? Let's have a little crack inside the car. I haven't got any hands. I hate that. I love this this view on cars. This was my go-to view for a long time, but I've started using the bonnet view lately because I seem to drive better. But I really don't like it when you don't have hands. It spoils the entire illusion of you being inside the car. It's just weird. I do have hands in real life. I'm not controlling this car with my mind. Although, to be honest, I have many, many times in the past rolled myself a cigarette whilst driving with my knees. And I'm sure many, many people watching this video have done exactly the same thing. So let's have a crack on the next view. So we've got bonnet, we've got cam view. I think I'm going to be playing this game on this view. There we go. Absolutely terrible, but I was pissing around a little bit to try and get through the controls. Did a bit of damage to my car. I wonder if you have to fix your car. Have to spend money fixing it back up once you've knackered it up on a previous race. That's a nice car. Stress management. Certainly would be, wouldn't it? If this was your hobby at the weekend, all through the week you've got annoying people in an office and then you just go and smash up your car into loads of other people in a dirt field. That'd be stress management and a half. So we didn't do too good at that. Let's have a crack on banger racing. Well, it won't let me into this one. I don't know why. Is there a requirement? Restrictions, owned 0. Right, so we've got to buy a car to do this. C-Class European car. So, how do we do that then? Let's pop into the garage and we'll buy a car. Challenges, where's garage? Here we go. Right, choose your cars, purchase cars, paint shop, upgrades, tune. So I think I've only got one car. Yeah, I have. So I need to buy a European car. So let's have a look in the marketplace. This is European. Jesus Christ. It doesn't look very tough. I can't make up my mind whether it looks really tough, like a proper little hard rock, or whether it'll just fall to pieces. Jesus, this is nice, how quickly this camera moves around. That's really nice. I like that a lot. We can't have that one. The Gremlin. How much money are these things, and how much money have I got? Where's me cash? No idea. The TriStar. Mud Digger. Oh, we need a European one, don't we? So the Boomer. Hot Shot. Yeah, I think they're all together, the European ones. I like the look of this Bulldog. I'm gonna have to go for that. Look at that. Insufficient credits. No, we can't have that one then. So yeah, I'm going to have to get back down here, aren't I? Back down to the beginning. Down to the baby cars. So the Killer Bee. That's quite cute, isn't it? I like the way they've painted over the lights. I do like the graphics on this. They're really quite nice. All that sort of hand-done look. It does look really good. The Gremlin. I might have a bit of that. Come on then, let's have one of these. Of course I'm sure. They're only credits, it doesn't really mean anything, it's not real money. And I don't know how many 6,000 of them are. Right then, let's have a crack at that race where we needed a European car. So, regional juniors, and we're now going in banger racing. We're on the figure of 8. And look at that massive half pipe. Yeah. Right, I'm on a rear wheel drive. I should have looked at that, shouldn't I? Really? I should have looked at something about the car other than the paint job when I was deciding which one to buy. Although I was looking at where it was built, and it's a European car. That's what I needed. Right, I'm classed as a gas burner. Who of all you Forza guys, K74 Club, who plays this? So let me know down in the comments if you're already playing this. I mean, I suppose, I can only look at my friends list, can't I, to see who plays. But yeah, if you do play this already, what do you think about it? If you've progressed through it, obviously a lot more than my first look, what's your impressions? Do you like it? Does it get better? Does it get worse? What's the good things? What are the bad things? How are you coping with no rewind? Right, I was thinking it's very quiet, isn't it? But I turned the music off, so that's why it's quiet. I might put that back on. It's not my type of music, but it gives the game a great, it gives it like more feeling, doesn't it? There's more emotion in the game when there's music in there, and that type of music does suit this type of game. It's just not my preferred genre of music. Then again, a lot of music that I like would suit this type of game. I love The Prodigy, they'd suit this type of game. I like dubstep, that'd suit this type of game. I love the Stanton Warriors, that'd suit this type of game. I don't like people who put the microphone down their throat and then shout a lot. That doesn't suit this type of... Well, it does, but it doesn't suit me. My car's not very manoeuvrable. I think I would have been better off with that little tiny one on this track. What position am I in? Right, 7 of 16, so I'm more than halfway out the pack. I was expecting to be able to jump up that half pipe, but obviously I can't. What the fuck's going on here? Oh, I've got a rival. I have a rival. My rival is Rock Dog. I don't know what that means. I don't know whether it's me that annoyed him to make him become my rival, or he annoyed me to make me become the rival. So I don't know who's angry at who, but I couldn't give a fuck if he's my rival or not. I'm just trying to stay on the track and get to the end. There we go. What was I? 6th? 5th. So I managed to steal one more position without noticing. So where's Rock Dog then? My rival. There he is, all the way down in 11th. Useless bleeder. Right, Boomer won. Okay, Boomer. First place. My parents are boomers. I think a lot of people don't understand what a boomer is, right? If you're a boomer, it means you were born between, I think it's 1940 something, maybe 1944, something like that, to 1964. It's about 20 years between the 40s and the 60s. I don't know why they're called boomers. Is it an idea of like there was a baby boom after the Second World War where loads of people got killed, so there was a boom of people being born? Is that where it comes from? Is that the idea? So my parents that are in their 70s, they are boomers. I'm not. I'm in my 30s and I'm not a boomer. I don't know what I am. I don't get all these. Who's Generation X? Which one are they? They sound pretty cool. I want to be a Generation X. That sounds fucking awesome. I'll tell you what I don't want to be. A fucking snowflake. Because they're pathetic. Pathetic, whiny little bitches that moan about pissing everything. Probably about this video now that I've just said that. But they're the most annoying people in the world. They really are. Just grow a set of balls, for fuck's sake. Anyway. I don't know what I am. In all this lingo that all the kids have come up with classifying the people based on when you were born, I have no idea which category I fall into. I was born in 1974. If somebody would like to tell me what I am, then I'm pretty good. I'm hoping I'm a Generation X man. Although I quite like the word boomer. It's pretty cool. But I haven't got. I know what boomer is, and I'm not a boomer because that's way before my time. My parents are boomers. But there we go. I like it though. It sounds good, doesn't it? People use it as an insult, but I reckon it's more of a compliment. It sounds good. I like the sound of it. It's like dropping the mic. You boomer. You've just dropped the mic. Boom. Have a piece of that. That's what it sounds like. There we go. Right, if you are a snowflake and you got offended by this video, just fuck off and do one. Grow some balls and don't leave any nasty comments because I might get offended. Right then, what's up next? Madman Stadium. There we go. Was that it? Is that it? Are we done? Did we cause at least, crash out at least one opponent? Well, we did that without even realising we had. I didn't know I'd crashed anybody out. Or is this stuff we're supposed to be doing that we didn't do? Okay, this is for the next race. So this is what we got to do next. We'll get a green tick, whatever that means, if we crash out at least one opponent. That's probably not going to happen. And we get a gold star if we can cause at least 500 points of damage. So I might be able to do that. That'd be good. Might be having a crack at me gold star. Smoke and spin. I'm not condoning smoking, boys and girls. Especially not while spinning. Jesus Christ. There's a time and a place for everything. I'm going to crash into this little bleeder. Oh, by little bleeder, I didn't mean the wall. Oh, I'm so tempted to change my name to OK Boomer. Yeah, I'm okay. I tell you, it's only something that I've realised recently that exists, that people say it. But when I first realised that it's supposed to be an insult, I was like, how is that an insult? How can anyone be offended by that? I find that it bizarre that people use it in a derogatory way. I don't find it in any way derogatory. Okay, boomer. It's like, you know, like on Blackadder, Flash, the character played by Rick Mayall. It's like something they'd say to him. It's like he'd jump in, he's going to do something to save the day, and they'll go, okay, boomer, smoke me a kipper, I'll be back for breakfast. You know what I mean? That's how it feels to me. It doesn't feel in any way insulting. So if anybody wants to say, okay, boomer to me, even though I'm not actually a boomer, then you're more than welcome. You really are. If you want to call me, say, snowflake, you can do that as well, because I don't find that offensive either. I don't really find much offensive, to be honest. But yeah, it does amuse me what people do find offensive with this lingo. Oh, fucking lovely! Hey, that was amazing. I want to do that again. I might just hang around here. I hope you got that on camera. Right, Mr. Boom Operator. I bet he's a boomer. He's operating a boom. That's probably his job title, Mr. Boom, the Mike Boom Boomer. Oh, here comes another one. Oh, missed it. Oh, someone nearly got me. Target achieved. Cause 500 points of damage. Told you I'd get that one. Don't think I'm going to make someone crash out, but that one seemed easier. Yeah, got him. Hey, this is fucking awesome. What position am I in? Oh, bollocks. I'm in 12 of 16. Right, I haven't really been paying attention to the race. I've been a little bit more excited about making people crash. Oh, bollocks. That's not good. That's not good at all. I'm in a mess here. Look at that tiny little joystick on the back of my car. That's good. It looks like a joystick from an old Atari. You should have that little red... It's because of the square base. It should have the little red button on it as well. Right, Ratty. I used to know someone called Ratty. There we go. 15th. Check me out. 21.722 seconds and a shitload of damage. Right, I might have come almost last on the leaderboards, but I think I did pretty good on the day. He doesn't look very happy, does he? Shaking his head. Come on, mate. You bloody got 500 points worth of damage from smashing people. We've unlocked the Firefly. So we've unlocked the car that we were going to buy. That's interesting. I didn't know we could actually unlock cars. We've also got some increased power with a sport fuel system, a sport intake manifold, and a mesh guard. I'll tell you something that I once done a long time ago. I blew my rocker cover gasket on a car. This manifold just reminded me of it. And I was driving, I was out, and I bought some cornflakes from a shop, and I cut the template from my blown rocker cover gasket out of the side of the cornflake box, so a bit of cardboard, and I put it back on, and it fixed the car. It worked perfectly. Another one of my bodge jobs on my cars. I had a car once and the clutch cable snapped. The car didn't have a stereo, but where the stereo normally goes, there was a hole in the dashboard in the middle. So I thread a piece of rope that I had in the car through that hole, and I tied it onto the clutch in the car, and then when I wanted to change gear, I had to pull on the rope really hard to change gear. So yeah, that was another quick fix on one of my old cars. But my cars, for a long time, I bought really shit cars that were on their last legs, and I drove them until the MOT ran out, and then I just went and scrapped them and got another one. I mean, I bought several cars for less than 50 quid. The cheapest car I ever bought was a tenner. I bought a car for a tenner. I didn't pay 10 quid, actually. It was quite a decent car. It was a little mini Metro, but it was quite good condition. It had been well looked after. But someone had broken into it, and the person that then owned it kind of felt really uncomfortable driving it again. And that was the girlfriend of one of my friends, the one I used to work with. So she wanted to sell it, and it was sitting in the car park for ages, and she just wanted rid. So I said, "Oh, I'm after a new car. How much do you want for it?" And she says, "Just give me 10 quid." So I'm not giving you a tenner for that. It's like worth a couple of £100. I said, "I can't give you a tenner." And she goes, "No, you can take it. Just give me £10." So I gave her 20 anyway. So I gave her double what she was asking for. But I tell you what, I was still ripping her off. She could have easily sold that car for a couple of £100. It was mouldy inside because they'd broken the window and she hadn't got it fixed and the rain had got in and stuff like that. But that was an easy fix. I just needed to clean it. The car was mechanically sound. It was in good condition. The bodywork was good. They'd just broken the back quarter window. But yeah, that car, it was a little silver Mini Metro, and I had it for a couple of years. And my girlfriend at the time, I taught her to drive in that car. And then the end of that car, I was driving down, I was going down to the south coast, and on the way back up, I came up through Wiltshire, and we went down the A4, looking down West Kennet and that kind of area, having a look at crop circles and stuff. And then we came down through Salisbury Plain, and we went all the way up to Stonehenge. And as I was driving down by Stonehenge, I was going in one direction. I wanted to go the other way. So I was going down the main road, and I turned into the road that you turn into to go to the car park to Stonehenge. But I was only turning in there to turn around inside that side road and then go back the way I'd just come. So I went in there, and as I turned around the corner, this guy in this massive 4x4, he turned the same corner as me, but he tried to overtake me as I was turning. I was turning left, and he'd come around and tried to overtake me. Now, obviously, I wasn't really turning left. I was just using that side road to turn around. So what happened is he ended up smacking straight into the side of my car. The impact knocked my engine off its mounts. The distributor cap came off the car. It bent the axle, so one of the wheels were pointing inwards, and it really jarred the car really, really badly. So we had to then put it on a flatbed with the AA and bring it all the way back up to the Midlands. At the time I was living just near to Coventry, so we had to bring it all the way back up there. But yeah, 10 quid that car was. But yeah, unfortunately it got killed by some fucking idiot driving a 4x4. And the guy, he looked exactly like the guy from the Direct Line insurance adverts at the time on TV. I tell you, I really think it was him. And then when it went all through the insurance, we were both with Direct Line, and Direct Line said it was, I think they ended up saying 60% his fault, 40% mine. I was thinking, no, it fucking wasn't. It was all his fault. You shouldn't overtake people on a junction. His argument was U-turns are illegal, which is utter nonsense because they're not. So anyway, it was a fucking arsehole. And it did no damage to his car whatsoever. There was a mark on his car, but that mark was a bit of my paint. And he just rubbed it with his thumb and it's come straight off. But he was going apeshit. He was like, I'm late for a meeting. You've smashed into my car. I was like, I didn't smash into you. Your car's embedded into the side of mine. That's you hitting me. But yeah, it was a fucking arsehole. But anyway, there we go. Right, so that was my first look at Wreckfest. I like it. I'm glad that my wife has gone to get her hair cut, so I got the opportunity to have a little bit of a crack on it, because normally I don't get the opportunity to play anything at the weekend. We're normally doing family stuff. Last night, we went out for a game of poker with my wife's sister and her husband, so that was nice. Got a bit too drunk. We didn't play poker. We played a Colombian game. I have no idea what the name of it is. I think they call it escaleras y trios, which means stairs and trios, which in English terms would be straights, that's a stair, and a set, which is a trio. So you have to use 2 packs of cards. It's quite an interesting game. I quite like it. So yeah, we just drank far too much wine and played that all evening. Got back here at about 2 in the morning and woke up with a horrible hangover. So that was my Friday night. No plans for today. Tomorrow we're going to be doing something with the family, nice and relaxing. So I'll probably see you guys on Monday. The week has gone ridiculously fast again, so I've not had much opportunity to do anything on the rivals. But it's Monday tomorrow, and we're going to have a new one. Not tomorrow, day after tomorrow. And we're going to have a new one, so I'll be posting a new video on the next rivals campaign. Excuse me. Right, see you next time. If you've already played this, leave some comments. Let me know what you think. I'm in an RN whether or not to buy it, because there's a lot of games that I am playing at the moment, and I've recently bought a few games that I'm dead excited about. Civilization is one of them, and I just want to get into them. That's what I've bought them for, so I don't want to buy more. I haven't got enough time, so we'll see. But while it's cheap, how much is it? Let's have a look. Right, so Wreckfest. Let's have a look at you in the store and see what it is on at the moment.
Peggy 12.
Yeah, we don't need to watch that. We just want to have a look at the price. Right, it's currently $27.99, 20% off for the next 2 days. I might hang on. I've got too much stuff to play. Oh, look at that. Look at that add-on there. Retro Rammers pack. That Dodgem car. Oh, that looks lovely. I'll tell you what. Why isn't there a Dodgems race, a Dodgems game? Just plain Dodgems, normal Dodgems. Why doesn't that exist? What the fuck's this here? This toilet on wheels. Look at that beastie thing there. The Volkswagen spiky beast machine and the flying pig. I wonder if it's got stuff like wacky racers options, goofy roof packs, a little turd in the background, or a nuclear missile. They're not bad, are they? That's my favourite, the Dodgem car. But yeah, why don't we have Dodgems on a game? And it would be good as well if the controls were like a real Dodgem car, where you've just got to twiddle it around and around and suddenly you start going backwards instead of forwards. Yeah, I'll tell you what, they really need to make a Dodgem car, don't they? And then some bloke stands on the side of your car with his hand out waiting for your £1.20, whatever it costs for Dodgem cars these days. It used to be 20p, didn't it, back in the day? But it's not that anymore, that's for sure. But yeah, that would be good. Some crazy disco music from the 1980s blaring out of some crap speakers that can't handle the volume that they set it to. And then halfway through, some kid that ain't got his seatbelt on smashes his face into the steering wheel, like that old-fashioned poster from the 1950s that you always see. Oh, we need a Dodgem game, don't we? Anyway, guys, that's all from me. If you've already played Wreckfest, leave me your comments and opinions, what you think about it once you've had a chance to progress through the game a bit further than I have. And I'll see you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.